Hey there, welcome back to Descent of King Hesper. We're in Satoko's games rooms, and we've got the final snake path to deal with. So let's cut and paste this, and let's get started. So again, this is going to be another one where we want to come in through the back. It's the last one. Oh, there's also a scroll, which we'll go and have a look at. Hang on, I'm just trying to make this look nice. I think I've made it too big. Hang on, let me show it to you. Bring it up. There we go, there's some white. I should probably get rid of that. I can't move down on that screen, but oh, and I forgot to put on the grid, which will make it a bit easier to deal with. So let's do a bunch of stuff again. So this is bigger. We've got it's a 10 by 10. Okay, make big. There we go. That looks okay. Alright, actually I do need to make this big so I can... Wait, do I? I can work around it. Alright, we've got some lines. Except I want the colors. So red is bad, blue is good. Alright, so we do have a 1. So that means that crossing this row once. We have an 8, which is interesting. So that means that if we go up at the bottom, then all this is filled in. We have a 2 at the top, which means that we're extending across 1. And we're going to make this just because otherwise I can't see the colors, but just fill in the dark with something not white. Yeah, good enough. Okay, some lines. Alright, so we've got this starting off, which means that we have a red bit here. Not that it matters because this is blank. But I guess, yeah, all this is red. So we're going down 1. Okay, and then we're going across here at some point, and then down, and across, and then we have another 2. So we are just like, we're going down. So a lot of the work's going to happen down here in terms of the top row. Right. So if we go down straight away, that fills up this 4, which means this is all red, which means this is all blue. Actually, what can we work out? We can work out from the 3 that we're going to go across and back and across. We can't... I mean, we could go... No, we can't go down and up because of the 8. So this 3 is going to be, yeah, across and back and across. So the 8. So we're not going across here, which means I think it's fairly safe. It's fairly safe to say that this is going to be like that. No, yeah, coming down like this, it doesn't work because we can't have, there's not enough for the 8, so that's red. And that actually just also, that also means we've got this heading out like here. Like we can, there's the opportunity of going up and down. Somewhere. Okay, what else do we know? Okay, so the 4 here means that if we don't go all the way down, which I don't think we do, because then, let's think about it. All the way down means 4, 2 has to go this way. I mean, we could go down, that actually would work. Down here and then across for 8. There's nothing obviously wrong with, actually do a different color. Make an undo to the right spot. Down. Oh, wait. This is a 2, so this has to go down here, which means we can't go across here. Okay, so actually no, this doesn't work, because if we go down, we don't have enough space to sort of do the turn here. Okay. So, oops. Okay. So I think we are going this way, which means red along here. We do have a 2 here, which means I think along and then back. And what does that mean? Does that mean yeah, there's nothing stopping us from going up and down, like even up along here in these columns where there's sort of no nothing stopping us. There are 2 4s here. Actually, let's think about, okay, if the 1 happens before the 5, if this one crosses before this, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it does sound like it's all the way down. Maybe not, maybe we can, it means 2 holes, so it could be across along here and back. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So across here, back, and then sort of up, across, and down. That doesn't work because no, it'd have to be. This has to be 4. There's 1 already at the bottom. Blue. If it goes up, okay, if it goes up, it has to go up to the 4 because this is an edge and you need at least 3. So going up 2 doesn't work, going up 3 doesn't work. Yeah, so it's gotta be 4 or 1. If it's like this, then okay, we can work this out. If it's like this, then we go across here, and then we've got to work out what to do with the 5 and the 8. There's also a 4 here, which is tricky. If this goes up more, if it goes up, we can't use this square. So there's only 6 squares left for the 5. I mean, assuming that we don't come all the way across to here. I think I'm making 2 different. I've been making none of this. Actually, I forget what I was thinking of. Are these 2 things dependent? They're not dependent. I could have both go over to here, and I think, yeah, this is still my hypothesis. So the 1 happens before the 5. So, and then the second thing we're thinking is, what if it goes up? So then, I mean, we could be doing something like this, and then, no, that doesn't work. Turning here means, okay, so that doesn't work because now there's not enough space here because there's a 2, we've used 3. And we can't use a 4 because then there's a 1 up here this becomes a 1. So what about, does a 2 work? I think a 2 doesn't work because then we have to fill in all of these, which, yeah, obviously doesn't work. So if we go up like that, I think this doesn't work because now we've got this 4 is filled up and we're down here. So I think 4 up here doesn't work. So this goes this way. So that means the 4 has to be, yeah, so actually let's draw in our hypothesis because that's going to make a difference. So we're crossing out that. Yeah, we should be using different colors. So this has happening. So that means that on this side we've got there and back, a U-turn. It's for the 3. So maybe, okay, and there's 2 gaps, so it could be something like this, like, and then that. This might work, maybe. We need a 3 here. This has to be a 4. We're crossing here. We'll save that. I'm just kind of guessing now. There might be enough leeway to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like that. That has to go through there. We need a 3 here. And we need another 2 here. Oh wait, I think this works. Let's just check. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That is not a 2. Okay, that does, yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Right, okay, so that turn can't happen here because it needs to extend further. So that means we have to move this down. Also, I forget what I had over here, but I think I had... Yeah, okay, I think it didn't work for multiple reasons. Alright, so we move this curve down. That seems like a good thing to do. We could... So this 2 is awkward. Yeah, this 2 means that we do have less to play, like less space to play with, because most of this row is going to be out. So perhaps... so this is a 5. We need to have a space here and a space here. So yeah, this has to be like this, I guess. And then this has to come down. I guess we could go up here and over and down, which we might want to do because of this 4. But we've got a 4 here, so yeah, the problem with that is that that doesn't work because we can't cross this area twice. Alright? Alright, so what if the 4 is like, the bend is like this? So now I think, again, this needs to be separated, this needs to be separated, this has to go like here, we need this 2, so that goes like that. We can keep going out this way. Right, there's, no, now there's a, yeah, okay, this doesn't work because now this 3 is bad. Yeah, there's no way to cross this with a 1. Again, it nearly works because you can do stuff like this. 4, 3. This doesn't work either because you can't cross. Okay, so I think that means this is... Alright, so let's put the crossing here then. So this extends out here. Alright, if this goes up by 4, that's bad because we do have the 2 here. So again, we have to go sideways and down. If we go this way and down, we've got the 4 here. I think it... I mean, obviously that's no good. 4. Again, we get something like this. Oh no, this... We just need to cross here once. We can join these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, this is right. But this is red, so this means all this is blue. Come up here, come up 2. Goes like that, that has to join up like that. So we have to cross here like this. We go across the 3. We have to cross here once, and these 4s are going to be problems because we need to go down here. This is already taking up 3. So there's one crossing here, but this 4 is a 2. No, wait, these are both 3s. Oh no, I can't come up to this row, this is all out. Yeah, we need an extra one in this. This 4 is the problem. I need to go down 1. Like I can, if I could go up, I could do this. But that 2 there doesn't work, so that's no good. Alright, so that was based on going up there. So if we're not going up there, then we're going across. And we've got a loop here. We can't loop on the 2. And I think, do we run into problems looping on the 4 again? Is that like... Because either of these 4s is going to end up... Now this maybe works. This has to go through like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the 2 here. We've got a 2 and a 1. So this is up and down again. So this 4, I think, is now the problem. This has to be crossover. I can't do that. I can't do that because there's a 3 here and this has to go across, which means... Well, I need to cross over and back here. I think this doesn't work. I hope I'm right, because if I've sort of missed something somewhere, then I'm out of luck. Actually, what did I do? I did that there, so we move it up 1. And then... Wait, I think I already did this one. But I don't remember. Okay, so this, now we go up and down here. We've got a little bit of... no, this works. We've got a 2, we've got the 2, we cross over here. So I think we have to leave these 2 blank now because of the 8. So there we've got a 2, and we've got... How's that look? 1, 2, 3... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's already 2 here, so just this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got a solution. All right. Let's implement the solution. Hide that from you. F3. All right, everything looks good. Alright, sword position doesn't matter because we're coming in from the back. Now let's come in on a diagonal because that's cool. Actually, let's just start the right way because that's also cool. I wonder if there's a quick path, I'm not sure. No, we can't do that. We've got to actually be careful with this turn because it has to keep going west, so we can't afford to break anything. Okay, down on the 4. And again, west is bad, north, yeah. Yeah, again, I think I'm going to need to be careful here. We are coming back, so I think the only thing I need to be careful of here is these two spots need to be horizontal movement. I can do this cleanly. Let's just do it cleanly and then worry about problems near the end. Actually, does this make it faster to turn around? Probably. Hang on, I need it. Wait, this needs to be... let's turn around, actually, I've got an idea. Actually, we do that and then we move, so we're not waiting. Then we can duck through here, and... Oh, is that going to be a problem? The fire trap activates at the wrong spot. Also, there's this that I... Well, let's just see what happens. So that's wrong. We need to be one turn faster. Actually, let's. Actually, it's not going to work either way. This is. That's right. Yeah, the problem is I think the fire trap activates only after it rests here, and it's going to move, so I can't go through that way, which means yeah, the problem is it's heading west. I'd have to go through this spot and then hope that it's horizontal here and horizontal here, which, let's see if it works out. But we did need a horizontal there, that's good. Horizontal there, that's good. That's the wrong spot. We needed a horizontal here, so we need to wait at least 3, and that's probably going to throw out the rest of them. 1, 2, 3. No. Yeah, that's going to... Okay. Alright, let's... If we are going to come through this way, maybe we can loop around like this. And then we hope that works. I've left something bad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's just... wait. Am I wrong? Oh, I did that part wrong. Okay, let's... Okay, and there's only one spot. I know there's two spots where it needs to be right. I could also maybe get over here in time. So that's not going to matter. And that's actually... Oh no, I don't want to be over here. I want to be... I want to be right where I am. And I could go behind here if I needed to. But I don't need to. I can run to the exit. And that's... something's wrong because this spot is in the wrong spot. Horizontal. Horizontal. Alright, Satoko's last theorem. I didn't read the scroll, but I think it was saying that... What's the scroll say? I had to leave this room unconnected to the blue door because it was too hard even for me. I don't know if I solved it properly. I don't know if I solved it properly, but like I don't have a rigorous proof that like this is the only solution, but I didn't manage to find it by searching. Anyway, cool. Okay, and I managed to find 3-move improvement, which is nice. Let's go take a look at some of the other rooms. Oh, and we have to be careful because of the fuses here to stop for crashes. So illuminate is the easiest, snake the parts is the hardest. So I'm guessing illuminate is down here. So let's just go in counterclockwise. So we've got eyes, something to do with eyes. Alright. Fuses are gone. Okay, all good. So, okay. The goal is to place mirrors and kegs on some of the grass squares. Each row and column must contain exactly one mirror. Each eye tells you how many kegs it wants to see in its row column. Mirrors block line of sight. Okay, so they can see multiple kegs until the mirror. So, and to place a keg, step on the tile and press special command. Wait on a tile to mark it as an empty tile. So I think. I can push things off. And, okay, and waiting changes it from green to brown. Okay, so this should be fairly straightforward. So these basically mean we've got keg, then a mirror, keg, mirror, mirror, keg, keg. Mirror, keg. I guess it could also be mirror, keg for the 0, 1. But this one's obviously, yeah, it's got to be keg, mirror. It could be 2 mirrors. Okay, and then, so, do we need to get the, I mean, I think that's also going to be easy to, actually I'm not sure how easy they are, how much variation there is going to be in optimizing it. You just need to get to all the spots where there's kegs or mirrors and place them. Alright, so this one is either keg, so 0, 2 means mirror, keg, or mirror, keg, mirror, keg, mirror, keg. I think this doesn't actually tell us anything. I was thinking maybe we could say there's a keg here, but we could have mirror, keg. Yeah, if there's a mirror here, then one of these spaces is clear, and we could have mirror, keg, which means this space is clear. So, is there a 0, 2 on the edge? No, 0, 1's on the edge. I mean, 0, 2, 0, 2. So keg, mirror. And multiple mirrors, yeah, okay, so this could be like that works for this row. Yeah. Lots of possibilities, and don't have any full zeros. Everything's a 0, 2 or a 0, 1. All right, let's just play around with it. All right. Seems fine. Like we can just put a keg here. Wait, is there any restrictions on how much stuff? Oh, no, there's one mirror. One mirror per row and column. Okay. So that's important. All right, so if we have 1, 0 has to be a keg, one keg and one mirror. I could do something like that, means there's a keg here. There's 2 kegs here. 1 keg, that looks good. But that doesn't work for this one. Alright, so I could just place the mirrors in some way that works. We do know that a mirror means, a number means that they're not a mirror directly on the edge. So that reduces the arrangement of mirrors we can have. So this one doesn't work because of this. So what happens if I swap these mirrors around? That's fine, but that doesn't work because of this. Okay, so these 2 mirrors here is no good. But we know there's 2 kegs, so the mirror has to be here or here. Alright, so we can definitely place the mirror here. I could... What is waiting supposed to do? Waiting just changes it. I mean, I don't need to do that. I can use waiting for whatever I want. So I'm gonna... what? Wait. Oh, so I'm gonna place it. So I know the mirror, there's a mirror there. Okay, so no keg there. Get rid of that. Leave a keg here. Okay, so I'm locking in the mirror. Alright, so no mirror on this one, no mirror here, no mirror here. No, yes mirror. So mirror here or here. What else can we work out? If there's a mirror here, and a mirror here, don't see anything obvious. Okay, I'm just going to try more things. So I'm going to do my mirror placement. So I'm placing mirrors there. Right, so we need to have a keg here and a keg here. There's only 1 keg down here. This is blank. There has to be a keg here. So these both are blank. So there's a keg here. That works, and then there needs to be a keg here. Okay. So that's obviously more than the minimum. What happens if we try and... I'm just going to see how optimum... Like, I assume these are all going to be optimal, because all we're doing is going to these squares and placing them. So let's see how that works. And we need to place everything. So this one was a keg all by itself. Maybe this is slightly interesting. Like where we cross the because of the way the raft works. Yeah, I don't know about this actually. Maybe I should have go underneath. Maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, maybe I should have done these 2 at the start. feel the only thing that makes sense is doing this lone one all by its last, because otherwise you have to go to it and go back again. So that's 72. Okay, and yeah, 3 turns short, so there are small things to worry about, but yeah, it's tricky. What are we at? I think, oh, actually I do need to stop. So let's stop here. We'll continue more of this next time. I may need to bring out the paint. Sorry about that. I may need to bring out the paint to like do some more stuff, but I think it may just be like placing mirrors in spots. I might want to bring out the paint to sort of eliminate possible mirror configurations. Like for here, we know there's a mirror here or here. This one that's on these 3. We know it's not here or here. Yeah, okay, it's... Yeah, okay, we're going to look at this next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you then. Bye.